you how much that I love you. Let me tell you, me want it. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, didn't know you. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me want to say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and a ting, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. So me, we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under. I know. But your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way. And all the bad things, they turn away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's fun. Shut up, 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 shut up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Hit that. Felt like I did that. Like a glove. And period. Greetings, y'all. How are y'all doing? It is October 1st. Y'all know what that means. That means it's a bitch birthday all month. That's what it means. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like y'all don't know that it's my birthday month. That means it's my birthday forever in this month. All month long. But let's pause for a minute and let's send a beautiful and warm happy birthday to Miss L.A. from Blissful Soaps, my manufacturer. And so we send a shout out because it is genuinely her birthday today. So happy birthday to Miss Lisa from Blissful Soaps. We show gratitude, okay? So I know y'all was waiting on this world reading because I had a couple of people reach out like, when we gonna get a world reading? Y'all keep forgetting I do them constantly. I just really did one. I was sitting doing my hair. Gratitude for the donations. I had just did one, and we're gonna talk about it because greetings. So when we did the world reading, we talked about the baseball player that was going to pass away. And who passed away yesterday? I know Mutombo Dikembe passed away, but I said baseball player, not basketball. And Pete Rose of the Cincinnati Reds passed away yesterday. So, gratitude for the compliments on my hair, honey. I appreciate it, child. Yes. We doing a little something, honey. We doing a little zhuzh. Okay. Gratitude. So yes, he passed away. So as you can see, say Mutombo wife name was named Rose too. So P Rose and Derek Rose retired. Wow. Well, look at that. So, well, we definitely gonna see what Guam. Because even yesterday I heard a couple things, and then I for sure heard some things today. And so I show gratitude to the soul and the spirit, and whatever it is y'all's believe in, y'all can say gratitude to whatever that is. Because listen, I hate when people try to come and fake like they want to get a reading, but they just really want to see what it is that I do. Um, Stop it. Let's stop it. Let's stop the games, okay? Because I'm going spirit, soul and spirit ain't gonna lie to y'all, and they ain't gonna lie to me. Okay. So greetings to my mods. Gratitude for showing up for me today. We are going to see what Guan. I appreciate it, Nadia Barnes. And so let me say my reverence to myself as we take a dive on in to see what is going on. Okay. We got to get the horoscopes done. Probably do that. I hope y'all got y'all collection plate money, because y'all know that takes about 3.5 hours to do. And I feel shiny. Okay. So let me just say my reverence and let's get into it. All right. Okay. So yesterday, I started hearing something about them having some sort of conversations um, about Carisha um, and wanting to also go into her house. I feel like there's a federal indictment being handed down that connects to Young Miami Carisha. Um, I also feel like it's not necessarily what everyone thinks it is either, or it's not related to what everyone believes that it is. Um, there is a physician, a doctor, that's going to be under indictment as well. That's going to receive, because I told y'all there were some secret indictments that was going to be handed down. And I feel like those are in the process of coming out now. But I feel like one of them is a doctor, some sort of physician that will also, receive, because I keep seeing like prescriptions, like it may be more than one doctor. It could be like 2 or 3, because I feel like there's different facilities, or this is a practice. There's a practice or something of physicians, and they may travel. They might be like worldwide, or they belong to like a huge practice. But I feel like there are, because I see a little skinny, thin woman, because she has long hair, like she's trying to cover her face. And then I feel like there's 2 males that are also connected here. But I keep hearing travel, like they travel. And I feel like they're I say prescription, but it's not like they're maybe writing prescription. They could be writing prescriptions, but I keep feeling like they almost like they order and you can come to my office and pick the shit up or something. It feels like that. I also keep hearing something about a travel ban being lifted, but I don't think that's connected to this. Or it could be. I'm just gonna say it because I definitely hear it. The travel ban being lifted. So I'm going to say that as well. Now you have to remember when we spoke about Pete Rose the other day, or the baseball player that would pass away. I kept saying I know it's baseball because I see A-Rod. That's how I knew it was baseball. But I also said, when you see this, know that this is a sign of validation of the reading that I'm giving. And also, I saw that Tisa Tales had on her platform that the feds are going into London trying to find more victims. That's not what they're looking for, of course. They're looking for the videos. I also keep hearing Esquire, which I know is an attorney. So there's an attorney that's also going to be like catching charges, getting charges. Now, this is the thing, because before I started the live, what I kept hearing was Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. So I feel like there is, and it may not be Gucci. So allegedly, it may not be Gucci. It could be just a designer. They're counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's probably like 5 different brands, designers that are going to be like either stepping down, the heads are stepping down of these different designers. I feel like maybe Balenciaga is in there. I feel like they're refusing to close their stores though. And now they're telling me to highlight the whole port issue that's going on. I just watched the gentleman speaking about going on strike about the ports. I feel like it's more to it than just that, like paying and different things like that. I feel like this goes deeper than that. I feel like there was some sort of job that was done undercover that did not get paid, or they did not reap the benefits like they thought they were supposed to or were going to. And I feel like that's what that's about. Because that's what that feels like. I actually keep seeing what looks like, and the only way I can, it looked like Spanish children in a crate or a container. I almost feel like, really, I feel like they were supposed to be paid to let this pass. I feel like this is the second time this has happened, because I keep seeing a whole bunch of ships stopped with crates, stopped in the water, but they keep making me feel like, oh, I got chills, that this is the second time. And so something about the borders being sealed off. The borders are being sealed off. A notice of discovery. Ann Harbor. No, but that's I was hearing. Okay. I also need to acknowledge. Ooh, got chills. I think one of the Bushes is going to pass. I feel like one of the Bushes is going to pass away. It's so weird how that's coming through, because I feel like one of the Bushes is going to pass or something. And then I also want to acknowledge Bush Beer, which I know are 2 separate entities, but unless it's the Bush Beer CEO or owner or whatever that is. But I keep feeling like one of the Bushes, because I keep wanting to say Bush, like ex-president, but I feel like one of them are going to pass away. But I keep wanting to acknowledge Bush Beer, so I'm just going to say that like that. Because I also keep hearing Ann Arbor, Ann Arbor, Ann Arbor, Ann Arbor. So it feels like they want them to pass an ordinance or some they keep calling it a declaration. They want the declaration to be signed, giving them free transport way when it comes to these port authorities, ports, um, modes of transportation via the water. I also keep seeing what looks like, or I keep hearing what like the cartel. Um, this is like 4 different entities or families that are like covering this, and they want free passage to be able to bring and ship whatever, because it's almost like if we can't ship our drugs, if we can't ship these bodies or whatever the fuck it is, then you won't be able to ship your foods and your resources. So we're going to stop everything, because I feel like these cartel, whatever, own these ports. And I keep seeing them. It's like 4 or 5 families, and they're going to stop this or something if they can't. And I think this gentleman that I seen on the video is just the face of this. Because I feel like you can't have the wise guys, coming to talk about this. So you got to have a representative with a white face, a genome, and that's what they have done. This goes way deeper than just moving meats and products. Like, they want to stop it if they don't get their declaration signed. They're making it seem like it's about wages, but it isn't. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I'm hearing something about a studio. I feel like this is like Studio B. I keep seeing like disco, but then they keep showing me Bruno Mars. My head is hurting. But they keep showing me Bruno Mars, and then I keep feeling like he's having some sort of psychotic or mental break. Bruno Mars. I feel like he's not sleeping. He's scared. I feel like he wanted to open some sort of club that's like a disco. But I feel like he's having some sort of like mental break, some sort of issue like that. It's something he's afraid of, his number is coming up or something. And then they also keep showing me little Uzi Vert. And I know that we have spoken on him before, that he was up for some sort of sacrifice or ritual. But then they keep standing them next to each other, like check the numbers, or it's about the numbers, or like murder by the numbers or something. I don't know. And all things that I speak on is alleged. Okay, it's alleged. Make sure y'all hit the collection plate. Gratitude, scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Send a donation. I so appreciate it. Okay. religious leaders are going to take a fall. I feel like we talking, um, yes, it feels like two religious leaders, could be three, but I feel like two religious leaders are going to take a fall. We're talking about maybe over the next 6-7 months of this happening. I think one of them is a genome or Asian type looking person. Because I keep also hearing Benny Hinn. I don't know, but I keep hearing Benny Hinn. That's how I know also it's a religious affiliated person. Um, but I feel like it's two of them. And I think like one is like a genome or Asian or kind of foreign looking. Then one is like a melanite black person. Um, something about what is it? Okay, y'all going way too fast. Hold on. So it's something about their affiliation with some sort of organization. And then they keep saying Alaska. And I don't know if Alaska is separated from this thing that they're telling me about these religious leaders and some sort of organization. But I feel like we're talking about an organization that would be like, oh, feed the children, helping hands, or some shit like that. I feel like we're talking about, because they're getting ready to be some people stepping down. Like it's getting ready to come out of nowhere all the way around. Because I feel like there's going to be like the other indictments that come down is like the gavel, boom, comes down. And it's like, oh fuck. Like they're right now, I feel like they're shaking in their boots and they're chomping on their nails trying to figure the fuck out um who's next. I feel like Mary J. Blige has been subpoenaed. Like they wanted to give her an indictment, but they felt like she was more of an asset. So they're giving her a subpoena. I also feel like they're trying to separate Sean Carter and Beyonce Knowles Carter. I feel like they're trying to subpoena Beyonce and give Sean Carter an indictment. I feel like they're trying to separate them like that. But because they're married, they can't make them testify against each other or talk against each other. So this is not about their practices. This is about like she would be talking about what she's seen or witnessed. Now, I feel like they're not playing with them because I also feel like the children are being threatened. Um, like the like I could never see their children in social a social system. So no shit like that. But it feels like they're like the gavel is coming down. And these motherfuckers are not playing because there's something behind all of this. Excuse me. What is the Alaska though, please? Something about the Germans and the Russians have the agreement that has something to do with Alaska. Oh, the Germans and the Russians have the agreement. This is about like alien invasions, interdimensional beings. It keeps saying Black Hawk, so I feel like the military is involved in that. Um, is that the like is that our military? Something about the National Guard or they're guarding, like yeah, they're trying National Guard, like they wanna. Oh, they want this state. They want that because of the activity. There's something under the ground or something. There's some sort of portal that they want access to this over there. You gotta go. There's something over there that they want. You know what I'm saying? Gratitude. It's okay if they want to use a name tonight because I'm gonna go back and watch this and I'm gonna want to know who they're talking about without having to try to figure out what the fuck initial that is. CBT had went over to HO, and I don't have time for that shit. Just let them use the words, the names. It's okay. Gratitude, Chazzy. Oh, y'all is going back and forth. They are waiting because that person is coming out of hiding. The person that's been in hiding, that's been quiet. They thought that they could distract with this Dolph trial, the Dolph stuff. They thought they could distract. I really think we're stupid and we can just be distracted real easily. Okay. Okay. Let me listen. So territories are being divided for the New World Order, for the practice of the New World Order. And they're trying to divide the territories. But it's something about Alaska having some sort of important portals. And this is like interdimensionally connected with longitude, latitude, like numbers, gematria, all this other bullshit. In portals. I don't know if it's just underground or what it is, but they say the Russians and the Germans are wanting that piece of the pie. So there are tunnels, of course, under the ground, but there are tunnels, they run through entire states, from state to state. Funneling system. Oh, I get it. So there are tunnels that go from state to state to state to state. And what cannot be brought through under the tunnels, they need the ports, the water ports. They need the water ports. That's why that's important, because they already have what they need in the sky. But some of that shit can't be brought in over the sky or under the tunnels. They need those ports. It's just something about making it easier, or it's more cost effective. They also want to be able to come through like Canada without being stopped or questioned. They need declaration. They need all of this. So that's with some of that shit that they had did about those fires and shit. This is like been some sort of, when they say a Cold War, this has been a Cold War. They are battling, and we just don't know what the fuck is going on because we just being distracted. That's why they think they can distract us with this shit. I don't know how important that is, but I will say it. There's a senior detective that's going to be stepping down, retiring, leaving the force. Um, I feel like it's because he knows something and he doesn't want to. It's something about no longer reaping the benefits. Fortune 500 companies closing their doors, Christmas, bankrupt. I feel like we're talking about like department stores, Macy's, um, that kind of thing. And it could be like when we say Macy's or because I almost want to say Saks Fifth Avenue, but Fifth Avenue, but I feel like no, I'm talking about more of like, I don't know. I hear Macy's, but I feel like department stores, and it feels like either some of the merchandise doesn't get to make it, or they don't get the merchandise they're expecting, and they can't pay people necessarily. I don't know if we're talking about for Christmas or if we're talking about after Christmas, but like there's getting ready to be a lot of shit going on. I see closings on doors. These people are like fucked up. Let me listen. There is some sort of energy that is a feminine energy, like lower level, what we would consider demonic energy that has been awakened. And she is like claiming, I feel like she's upset or just malevolent or some shit. Um, like she's upset. And I feel like she's like procreating like babies of energy, or as we would call them, demons, but lower level energies. And she is like running a muck right now. And they are opening portals everywhere in this cipher. Um, but when we are looking at this system, there's battles everywhere going on. Them versus them versus them. You getting ready to see some shit, like I said, that you ain't never seen before. Um, because I want to say we're talking about, I don't feel like it's this November or December. I feel like we're talking about November, December of 2025. Remember, we're saying this. November, December 2025 is where they start to come in. Like, huh, ouch. I feel like we're talking about militaries coming into people's homes. They want this to be famine. They're trying to cause a famine. Meanwhile, we have the people thinking that like they're battling and fighting about these ports and all of this other shit, and then they have these territories that's being marked and locked down, and who is going to have control over these territories. Like they're dividing the shit up. It keeps looking like a triangle, the way they're dividing these things up. And then child, they talking about marksmen on top of buildings. I feel like they're going down into 2025 though, where they think all of this shit, this is their plan. They want it to be famine. They want people to be starving. They keep calling this energy that they've awakened Lilith. That's what they keep calling it, Lilith. Like they have awakened Lilith. And they want this energy to cause famine. And pestilence and like being overrun. But every time they're opening up these portals to cause this shit, I feel like they're being shut down, like the soul and the spirit is shutting this shit down. So where they think they're getting ready to do all of this shit in 2025, it's going to be a call of judgment and justice. And so, yeah, the presidents will be no more, although they're getting ready to come together as some sort of communist dictatorship. This is going to be, like I talked before, this is like some sort of panel they're putting together, a panel of world leaders. And again, I feel like it's like 7 or 8 of them. And Kamala wants to be on there, and Don for sure is going to be on it. And they really think she's a joke. Like she's stupid to me anyway. But like she wants to be on this panel. She's not who you think she is. That's so annoying to me. That everybody's like, oh, she's a black woman. Stop putting her on us. We don't claim her. It's annoying, and everybody's gonna look stupid. Everybody's gonna look stupid, and nobody's gonna say anything. They're not gonna want to talk about it because this isn't what you think. These people are not coming into power. They're already in power. All this happening is they are establishing this one world government. The issue is China wants to be the head of it. They are holding some sort of secret, and they want to be the head of this panel of government. But the Don doesn't want that because he wants to be the dictator of the panel of this government. When he keeps saying we're going to have it fixed so good you don't have to vote anymore, because there will never be a vote again. I told you, he is the last president. If y'all ever thought that Joe Biden and Kamala was the president, no. He's never left. He's never left, ever. And that's why they've been trying to get rid of him. I've been talking about this for 2 years, and everything is coming to a head. I told y'all he was against the 2 twins, the 2 like dragons or whoever they are, the giants, the Enil and Inky, who everybody keeps thinking are like great or positive energy, and they're not. They are like the head of the Anunnaki type shit, and the Anunnaki belong to the Asians, you know. Like these are like, please, we're talking about families here or tribes from different constellations or interdimensional beings that are running this shit, and nobody is paying attention to it. I don't give a fuck what people think about what I'm saying. This shit is going to hit your table, and you're not going to know what the fuck to do because you still think you're voting for presidents, and you're not. This is a one world conglomerate. There is a panel of government. There is no presidents. It is just these people, and they're just trying to divide up their territories. of who has what in the world. I just felt like I just heard my phone do a speaker type thing, like a speaker came on or something. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. So going back into the industry, um, excuse me, the other day, yesterday or earlier today, they were showing me something. They're now threatening Diddy's children. But I feel like they're either threatening the daughters or they're threatening um, King Combs. Um, and like threatening a car accident or something, like, you know what we can do. I also keep seeing him hanging, like hanging by something. Um, these people, whatever this is, they are, it's not even, it's fear, but it's not fear. Um, it is fear of them being, excuse me, exposed. Because this don't feel like to me just acts of genocide, which it is, um, and terrorism against the American people and the American children. We're talking about filming things that were not supposed to be filmed. We're not just talking about white parties at his house in the piazza. We're talking about filming things that were never supposed to be filmed, um, on islands. Like the like ceremonies of unaliving children, and we're talking about head key people. Oh, I got chills. um Athletes, politicians, industry people, CEOs. And again, this is not just about a white party. This is about the acts that are going on where they cannot, some of them don't remember, and some of them are willingly doing it, and they do know. um we're talking about savage acts. We're not just talking about like sexual assaults. We're talking about that. We're talking about savage acts, like strangling adolescents until like their eyes pop, and like hitting them with mallets in their heads. Savage, breaking their backs. I see them running. They're running and screaming. So this isn't just you would see them shape shifting while doing this. They don't look human to me. They come back into their human form. They could never, like, you have shape shifting beings, like with mankind, people, humans, interacting in these disgusting situations, and it's on camera, it's on video, and he's forcing people to record it, like, no, keep going, keep rolling. Like, Some are being recorded, and some are being recorded in the sky. I don't know why they keep calling Ellen DeGeneres' name, but I also keep hearing Epstein and Ellen DeGeneres. And these are on all of these different islands that these are taking place. There's bodies in the water. Oh, the ports shipping. Oh, because when they fly, they must sign manifestos. And the waters is free. They don't have law. I'm done. I'm done. Mm, mm, mm. Got it. There's there's blood in the water. Diane Keaton, Diane Keaton. That's an actress. Diane Keaton is an actress. I don't know why they're highlighting her. I also keep hearing Boomer, Boomer. I don't know who Boomer is. I feel like that's somebody's name or that's somebody's nickname, Boomer. I don't know why Boomer Esiason, Boomer Esiason, Boomer. I don't know. But I keep hearing that too. There's blood in that water. They're throwing the bodies in the water. The water is tainted. They don't have to dig burial grounds. They can just toss them in the fucking water. They're going out and throwing the shit in the water. They're putting them in tubs, liquefying the shit. Well, excavating tunnels, excavating tunnels. Brick by brick, brick by brick, excavation. Down a hole, down a rabbit hole, down the hole. March Madness. Remember this coming March. March Madness. March is going to open up key doors for a lot of things, a lot of people. Sean Carter should hold on to his coat from March. Something about Jay-Z, Sean Carter in March, along with other people. But March Madness. March opens up the door for a lot of things. That's 2 months into 2025. It's going to take off. It's going to happen fast. There's also going to be, I feel like a cargo plane goes down or explodes, and what's in it is shocking. But I feel like that's not in March. I feel like that's before, or I don't feel like that has anything to do with March, but it could kick off something, because I feel like a cargo plane, not a cargo ship. It could be a ship. I keep hearing cargo, but I also keep feeling like something explodes and like debris flies. When it flies, it's like, what the fuck is this? It catches the attention of people, and people see what's on it or what's in it or what it was carrying. They're not going to get away with any of this shit. Any of it. None of it. They keep saying the triad is asking for Diddy's life. The triad, I feel like, if I'm understanding correctly, the triad is the the Asian mafias. And I feel like, oh, there's a little bit of everybody he has dirt on. He is John Wick. He is John Wick. He is the most wanted man in the world, honey. He has set himself up because he knew he was the front man. He's the forerunner of everything. He set himself up in a very specific way. Like, he went from being a nuisance to, like, let me just take care of you. I'm your man. Let me take care of you. To being requested for things. They just didn't realize how much he was recording. I feel like he had secret devices on him and on his people, and in very specific ways. Like, whomever these tech people are that works for him, I feel like some of them are very, very scared and have been like disappearing or leaving, or they're very, very scared. They don't want anyone to know who. People probably don't really know who his tech people are, because I feel like some of this feed was being ran live into a specific system. This motherfucker, I keep saying 3. It is, I keep hearing like a thing being shaken like this of different like USB drives and different things like that. Copies on deck. This is not a fucking game. This motherfucker have insurance. He also has signed, like, this is either like checks or wires from people, because he's not just the man that can make like sexual pleasures happen. He is the man if you also want something done. See, that's why that other celebrity in Memphis wanted to be in his shoes, because he can make shit happen too. But he can make shit happen, like disappear type shit. And so he started to become that person. Now, I told y'all a long time ago he was the top sex trafficker. Everybody said I was capped. Nobody fucking believe me. Some of y'all believe me. Let me stop saying that. Some of y'all believe me. But the shit came out. Now he's being charged with the shit I said. Y'all tried to act like other people said it first. No. You heard it fucking here first. And don't forget that. However, if it puts my life in jeopardy, you heard it everywhere else but here. Okay. I keep hearing excavation, like they're digging, they're looking up under something for something. They're looking in the ground for something. I think they think he buried some shit. Excavation, but I feel like, oh, on the island. Oh. I don't know if that's his island, bitch. That's why it's in the lockbox. He's not a motherfucking fool. This isn't just like he will fuck around and be over in London, bitch, and he got somebody way over here burying evidence and putting shit in lockboxes while he over here partying, like, party over here, everybody come to my party. Meanwhile, he got people going way over here, bitch, hiding shit. Oh, he plays chess. He's probably a chess player. He plays chess. I wouldn't be surprised if him and Jay-Z don't play chess together. They play chess. He's highly intelligent. He is just narcissistic. All right. I don't know who Damien is. Damien. Are they saying Damon? Because I keep wanting to say Carter too. Like I want to put them both together. But I don't know if that's Damien or Damon. It could be Dash, but I think, I don't know. I'm going to just say that because I keep hearing that too. They're wizards. They've been trained in magic. And we have not even gotten started with the females. It's something about them scratching in these rituals, scratching them with objects or something, helping them get their power in. These females, these practitioners being brought in to do their magic work. And listen, I get it. They've thrown some on me, and I get that. I understand. But as y'all are getting y'all's practitioners, I keep going up in levels too. Y'all just keep trying to fuck with my money, like y'all trying to break my bank, and I get that. But you know, let me win, or they won't stop. Make sure you send a donation. I show gratitude to everybody. I don't know where you heard it at, bitch, but I'm like the nosy bitch in the window. You ain't heard it here. I don't know where the fuck you heard it at, bitch, because this is some diabolical motherfucking information, bitch. And season 2 is just beginning. Season 3 is when they getting ready to come for their ass after the new year, bitch. But hit the donation. Donate some stuff. Hello, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. And I love y'all genuinely. I show gratitude. I don't know where the fuck you heard it at. Bitch, Jaguar said it, bitch. I don't know. Bye.